Starting this list off, I've got a variety of fragrances from the John Varvatos line. First up, John Varvatos by John Varvatos. This is the original that started it all and is an amazing scent. The main accords here are going to be fruity, sweet, leather, woody, a bit of spice. Some people think this is a cooler weather fragrance. Yes, you can pull it off there, but because it's a lighter fragrance, you can still pull it off in the summer, and it is sexy. Now, if you want something a little bit less sweet, check out John Varvatos Vintage. This one is going to have more of the aromatic accords. It's also going to have a little bit of spice, wood. Yes, it does got some sweet with tobacco mixed in there, but this one is just beautifully blend and a great alternative, especially, if you're looking around and you find a deal on it. But I get it. Both those fragrances have been out for a while. You want something new. You want something that not everyone's wearing. Check out John Varvatos 20. XX, whatever you want to call it. This, again, a beautifully blended fragrance. A lot of people think you only wear this during cold weather. No, you can, because these are lightweight, well-blended fragrances, you can pull this off. The main accords are going to be warm, spice, fruit, mixed in with a bit of wood, coffee, powder, even a little bit of violet down there. This is a solid entry. But what if it's really hot out there? We're talking 90 degrees, over 100 degrees. Guys, check out the Artisan line. John Varvatos nailed it. If you want a citrus, you want a light floral, just with a bit of sweet, this is the fragrance for you. And if you want something a little bit green, then go blue. John Varvatos Artisan Blue. So this one right here has a lot of aromatic notes. It's got a bit of spice, but it's still fresh. A little bit of citrus, a little bit of wood. This is a really nice fragrance. Aromatic fragrances in general last a little bit longer. So 3 sprays in the chest area, I'm going to get 6 hours of performance out of this thing. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking, Antonio, I love your fragrance videos, but I hate what they do to my wallet. Seriously, just the fragrances I'm going to show you in this video cost over $2,000. And that's not saying anything about my $25,000 fragrance collection. So what if I were to tell you that you can date a fragrance? You can try it for a full month before committing to a full bottle. Well, gents, that, in a nutshell, is exactly what today's sponsor, Scentbird, offers. Gents, I'll tell you, one of the worst things you can do is buy a full bottle of a fragrance that you do not like, that you do not wear because you wasted the money. Most stores do not accept returns. So with Scentbird, you get a full month's supply so that you can wear it every single day and actually get a feel, see if this is right on your skin. Is it going to last as long as what people say? Because everyone's skin is different. Some people, they get maybe 2 hours of performance. Other people get 8 hours of performance. Guys, you get to actually smell it. You get to actually see if this is living up to your expectations, if it's something you want to invest a full bottle on. I mean, this fragrance right here, Bergamust, I read great reviews about it. It is a unisex fragrance. As a guy, I'm a little bit, skeptical about this, but I put it on and I really think this leans masculine. And a lot of people said, the performance isn't that great. Well, it's pretty hot outside and I've gotten about 4 hours out of this. I'm not expecting, a citrus-based musk fragrance to get 10 hours out of this, but let's see how long this lasts. And I get to judge this for myself. And if you don't know a whole lot about fragrances, you don't know where to start, no problem. They've actually got a quiz. They've got a survey that you fill out and all of a sudden they start making recommendations for you. And I really like this if you are open to exploration. You just want simply something sent to you. You want to be surprised based off of your profile, and you're going to end up finding some fragrances that you probably wouldn't have maybe tried, but you end up loving and wear, and just simply they become your signature scent. This one right here I had sent to me is called Well Played Confessions of a Rebel. These are unique fragrances and you're not really going to find them anywhere else. They've also got some of the most recent releases. This one just came out. This is the John Varvatos Artisan Teal. This one right here is really nice. Again, I'm able to get my nose on it. Before I go out there and buy a full bottle, I can see if this is right for me. Now, gents, down in the description of today's video, I'm linking over to Scentbird with the best deal you're going to find out there. Guys, I want to make sure that you save money and that, again, you're able to sign up for Scentbird and being able to try fragrances out before you go waste money on a bottle that you're not going to wear. Next up on this list, gents, we've got Bvlgari Man's Wood Neroli. Now, gents, this is a solid, relatively new fragrance made by Alberto Marias. In case you're not familiar, that guy he made Acquadigio along with probably over 1,000 different scents out there. He knows what he's doing when it comes to fresh fragrances, and this one is no different. So in the name, Wood Neroli. Wood, in case you don't know, all different types of woods. This is one of the most prevalent base scents in men's fragrances. And Neroli, this is a floral. It's a very light, clean floral that is unisex, but when mixed in with the wood, becomes, I think, more masculine, and that's exactly what this light fragrance does. This is just a really underrated. No one is really wearing this fragrance. That's why I'm putting it on this list, guys, for you to find it, for you to try it out. Now, for a floral citrus, it's got decent longevity. 3 sprays in the chest area, you're going to get about 5 to 6 hours. I do find this projects better when you're hot, when you're sweating, like most fragrances does, but this isn't overpowering. A really nice fragrance, highly recommended. Next up, you're getting a 2-for-1. Versace Dylan Blue and Versace Pour Homme. First up, let's talk about Versace's Dylan Blue. A lot of people rank this in with Sauvage. They throw out with Bleu de Chanel. It's one of those blue fragrances that got kind of forgotten about. That being said, I think this one does better than those other two in hot weather. And it is unique. It is worth your time. It's worth grabbing. Just a beautiful blended fragrances. But the main accords that we're going to see there are going to be that amber mixed in with the citrus, a little bit of that fresh, spicy musk mixed in with an aquatic and a bit of spice and wood. This is a well-blended fragrance. Again, it comes from Alberto Maria's, and yeah, it is a masterpiece, and it still flies under the radar, even though it's been out for a while. But over 95 degrees, you're not going to be wanting to wear Dylan Blue. You want something that is fresh, something that is clean, something that is classic. You want to grab the Versace Pour Homme. This one right here, main accords are going to be the citrus, aromatic. You got a fresh, spicy with a little bit of floral and rose in here. The rose almost undetectable. But this one, another one, Alberto Maria's, keeps knocking these out of the park. And I have to say that this one deserves all the accolades. It has really, there have been so many other fragrances that come after this. A lot of people have forgotten about this amazing fragrance. Don't let that be you. Rock it this summer when the temperatures get high. Next up on this list, we have the classic Prada Luna Rossa. This one started an entire line, and to this day is still a go-to fragrance. Now, what I like about this one, it's versatile. You can wear this into the office, but yet it is underrated. It's sexy. And Prada, almost all the fragrances these guys put out are spot on. They're usually lighter, powdery. This one has more of an aromatic and lavender accords to it. Has a little bit of citrus with spice in there. It's a green fragrance with a bit of musk. It is just a beautiful concoction. And yes, that was a motorcycle in the background. Can't do anything about my neighbors, right? Now, moving on from Prada, which is a great house, but can be a little bit expensive, let's talk about something that's going to be relatively inexpensive when it comes to quality designer fragrances. What are we talking about? Issey Miyake's L'Odyssée Pour Homme. This one is a classic fragrance and is so underrated. It's also affordable if you look around. Go out there, read comments, guys saying that they wear this and they have women just come up to them because there's something about, so the yuzu note right in here, not only does it have great longevity when it comes to citruses, one of the longest ones out there, you're going to get 8 to 10 hours. 3 sprays in the chest area, maybe 1 spray in the back of the neck, and it's going to draw in the ladies. So many guys talk about this. It's underrated and still to this day, I think, underworn. And if the weather's not too hot, you should try the intense version. It's actually very different. It's not the same thing, just made stronger. Actually, they added a smoke note. There's something, it's just darker, it's richer. Again, if it's above probably 90 degrees, you don't want to be wearing this. It's going to be just too heavy, although some people will disagree with me. And if you disagree, let me know in the comments below. But if you want something to wear out at night on a summer evening, maybe it's 85 degrees out, a little bit muggy, this may be the one you want to grab. Next up on the list, you're getting a 2-for-1 here. Both of these Dunhill icons. This one, Icon Racing. This one, the classic Icon. I have to say, if they could win an award for the coolest, just most solid feeling bottle, this thing literally feels like a weapon. You could throw this, it hits somebody with them and knock them out. Everything on this is really nice. So if you want something for the display purposes, definitely this is a bottle to grab. The difference between the two, not as much as what people make it out to be, but there is a difference. So in extreme hot weather, I'm going to go for the classic Icon. This one is more citrusy, doesn't have as much sweetness, very masculine, yet it is something that's light and fresh. The Icon Racing. This one is going to be sweeter. Some people have compared this to Mont Blanc's Legend Spirit. I can see that comparison, but I don't feel it's as synthetic as that one. This one's actually a little bit better blended, hence why I've got it on this list. Both of these solid options, and these are really no-brainer fragrances. I put probably higher than maybe I should have, but I just like them because they're easy to grab. They look good. You don't have to think about wearing either of these every day during the summer because, yeah, you could just have these 2 fragrances and be fine. I don't know. I take that back. I would want more than 2 fragrances. So what's next on the list? Dolce&Gabbana's Light Blue. This is a fragrance you have seen in stores. You've probably smelt, and this one is okay. The light blue, the original, the issue with it is it's relatively weak, but it has a beautiful scent profile. People describe this as coming out of the shower and eating fruit. I don't get that much sweetness from this. It does have that citrus. It does just simply have a fresh, clean, but if you're going to go with one, look at the light blue O Intense. The O Intense is everything that the original is, except stronger. That being said, if you enjoyed the original Dolce&Gabbana Pour Homme, but you want something a little bit darker, something a little bit smokier, with a little bit of tobacco, a little bit of wood to it, just knocked over something, but check out the Intenso. This one right here is underrated, not talked about nearly as much as the light blues, yet it can be worn in hot weather. It's an aromatic. It's just got something, a smoky, darker quality to it, and this, for a lot of people, is in their top 10. It is unique at the same time, not overpowering, well blended. A lot of people can't even pick up all the different notes because it is that well put together. Now, this next fragrance has been around for a while. In fact, the scent profile is very recognizable to a lot of people. That being said, it still draws in the ladies. The sex appeal, maybe mixed in with sweaty skin, draws them in. What am I talking about, guys? Abercrombie and Fitch's Fierce. This one right here, maybe it's the abs. I don't know. There's something about the musk mixed in with that aromatic, woody, citrus mix. It's a relatively simple scent profile. It's been copied many times, but there is just something about this fragrance. You might as well grab the original. Yes, I know it's weaker than what it used to be, but get your nose on this thing. See how it works on your unique skin and the chemistry there. You may find that this one, is your sexy summer go-to. All right, guys, drum roll, please. The top pick in today's video, and for some of you guys, this will be no surprise. I've talked about this fragrance before. It is sex in a bottle when it comes to summer because it's just sweet, yet it can be worn in extreme hot weather. What am I talking about, guys? Versace's Manna Fresh. This is a lemon cream pie in a bottle that can be worn in extreme hot weather. There's something sweet, yet it is got that citrus note. It's not aquatic, yet some people pick up those notes. This is an amazing blend. If you haven't gotten your nose on it, guys, make sure it's a classic, and this is going to get you compliments. The ladies are going to love it. And what video to watch next? How about me ranking the top YouTuber fragrances out there? Actually, pretty much every YouTuber fragrance is represented in this list. I review them, so in case you're wondering, how does Jeremy's fragrance rank compared to Aaron's, compared to Steven over at Red Lessons? Find out, gents, in this video right here.